Hey y'all, it's Mary and welcome to Mask Monday. And I am going to do this mask today. This was a gift to me. It's 24 karat gold glow sheet mask. It is Kazu, K-A-Z-U Beauty, okay? It looks like it is gold. So let's see, it says 24 karat gold. I have a little towel near me here. And I'll tell you everything in a minute. Let's get this started because this always takes a little time to get. Okay, well, it says that it's 24 karat gold, but it is not. I thought it was going to be one of those, you know, like foil ones, because look at the back. That's what it looks like. Looks like a foil mask, but it is not, and that's okay. It's very, very drenched. Ooh, golly. I have so many masks, y'all. And I do them not just on Mask Monday, so, but I like to do ones that I get as gifts. I like to do on camera, but I can't really do that because I just have too many. But this is just a pretty plain one then. If I didn't know it was going to be this plain, I would have put on some eye masks. Hang on, let me do that. Okay, I'm back and I'm putting on the eye masks, and I'll show you those in a minute. These are some of my favorite type of eye masks. Excuse me. They're gel. And recently I have given these away in several of my different giveaways. So, okay. They're just so cooling. And I keep them in my refrigerator, my Face Story refrigerator that I got. Okay, so these are the Generation Skin. And you see there's a bunch in there. And you use a spoon to take one up. And then it has this type of a seal. And then a lid. Whoops, I gotta put the spoon back before I forget. And I keep them in my refrigerator, my little Face Story refrigerator. So they stay nice and cool and they feel fantastic. All right, let me put this mask on. And now my headband that I'm wearing today, I have so many new headbands, y'all. Plus I have my old headband. I've got a bunch of them, so try to wear them in each Mask Monday and maybe during the week as well. This headband was from Kimmy's Boxes, and it's super cute. Let me see, oops. Ooh, this feels good. You know, they always feel good. I don't want to get on. Now the headband is elastic, so it might go shooting off my head. Hopefully not. I don't have any hair, you know, in the back to put over it to hold it tight, you know, so. But this feels really nice, this mask. Okay, I have some would you rather, I don't know, maybe, have you ever questions I think I have from Casey. She did some a couple weeks back, and she did quite a few, like 30, and then I did 10, I think it was last Mask Monday. So I'm gonna do 10 more, and I'll save the last 10 for another time. Okay, you know, this part, you know, doesn't want to ever stay, but actually that feels like it, this feels like it might stay. It feels very good, very, very good. It's staying very nicely, I think, for the moment anyway. Now this has a lot of essence, so, you know, if you use your roller, jade roller, or your gua sha, not sure how to say that, it would squeeze out a lot of essence. So I do, and I don't want to get it all over me, so I'm gonna just sort of flattens it down a little bit, you know. So maybe I won't mess with it because it's doing okay. Okay, I should wear like a bib, you know. But I won't. Okay, anyway, but that's that lovely. It's lovely. So that was thank you to the friend. You know who you are. I know who you are. I just am not saying because I believe that she asked me not to say. Okay, so I have, all right, first of all, let me start off by saying I have a lot of giveaways going on, so be on the lookout for them. Some are hidden and some are not hidden, and they're good ones too. I think they're good ones. So I know I tell you this all the time, but I appreciate y'all so much. I really do. I love y'all very much. I get emotional thinking about it. You might not understand because y'all might, I'm by myself. And this YouTube really has been, I have a family and I love them, but I'm not near them. So I can't, physically touch people every day, but you guys touch me every day. So I just love it. And I wanted to show you too, that I have a Dashing Diva giveaway going on right now. Dashing Divas, I'm an affiliate for them, and I'm an affiliate for Face Story. Those are my two things that I talk about a lot. I make a little bit of a commission if you use my link to buy anything, and they're always in my description. I shouldn't say always, but pretty much I try to put that in my description. I have told you all in my Dashing Diva that I just did a couple of days ago that I reuse. Well, not reuse. There are leftover nails. When you're done with, there's 30 in a package mostly, and when I'm done using them, I usually have enough for a whole other manicure, and then some others, because there's thumbs and there's different sizes, so you can't really do 3 exact manicures. So I have leftovers. I put them in the little Ziploc bags. So what I did was I took a couple of the Ziploc. I looked through my Ziploc bags because and I decided to match these together. I know it's sort of funky, but they're just I got fuzz all on me. Smudge was just here, as you know, and blue is the fuzziest one. But I just took this beautiful coral, and I took I had just a few of the turquoise left. So I put a couple turquoise on. I just sort of mixed them up, just something different. And for summer, I thought it would be okay. So, it's not everybody's cup of tea. But I have found since wearing these that I'm much more daring than I used to be. I used to just be plain. Like I would only ever do a plain. And then I started doing the accent nails, and people were commenting how nice they were and how pretty they looked and all that. So I thought I would do something a little different just to use up some. So, and I still even have a couple more of these that I'm gonna carry the little Ziploc bag with me, so that if I do lose one, I can swap it out. I can fix my nails. Okay, so maybe with the timing, I might not get through all 10. So let me see what I got going. All right, the first question is, these are, have you ever? So have you ever rode a horse? Yes, I have rode a horse. I absolutely adore horses. I love them. I would love to have a ranch. I would love to have a farm with horses. But I'm more of a taking care of and petting the horses. They're really, until you get on one. I've been on one a couple of times, but they are way up there. Way up there. It's not easy to get on for me, for someone that's not used to it. And of course, wouldn't you know it, I'm always the one that gets the horse that doesn't want to follow the rules. I'll even tell that to the guides if you go on something like that. Oh, well, we'll give you this, the sweetest, nicest one. No, then she decides that she's going to hate. So yeah, that's what happens to me. Have you ever gone camping? I have gone camping with the Girl Scouts. Years ago, I was a Girl Scout, and we would go camping a couple times. I've been to campgrounds that have cabins, and you did take a sleeping bag with you, but you slept in the cabins on mattresses or on the floor in your sleeping bag, or on, what are they, bunk beds, and then you used your sleeping bag or something like that. But no, camping in a tent is not my thing. I don't care for it, and I won't do it. If you want to do a glamping, I'll do glamping, but that's it. Number 3 is, have you ever donated blood? And yes, I have. My mom and dad are great donators. They have donated, are the type of people that they're like lifetime achievement for donating blood. And my mom has a rare blood, so they always really want hers. So she still donates blood now. But when I donate blood, I have problems. So I can't really donate blood anymore. I do have high blood pressure. I take medication for it, so they will take blood if your your blood pressure is fine. But I think, I don't know if it's the white coat syndrome or something, but I do have troubles. I end up getting, my blood pressure goes up sometimes, and also I have fainted a few times. And that's my next question. Have you ever fainted? So, yes, I have fainted. And I have fainted giving blood. When I gave blood and I didn't do real well with it. Now I've given blood many, many times, but this is toward the end of my career of giving blood. I got up off the table and was starting to leave and started to feel, it got real hot and sweaty and felt like I was going to fall. So and I was with people. So, they sat me down, they brought me some juice, they brought me some cookies and stuff. And then I was okay. But able to get home. I was with, actually I was married at the time, and the husband drove me home and everything. But then I felt really bad the whole day. So the rest of the day. So the next time I went to give blood, I told them that. And they said that, okay, they'd be very careful with me. And they were, and they just did a slow kind of a taking or whatever. And I lay down on a table and everything. Or like a bed and everything. And then they wouldn't let me get up right away. They brought me juice and cookies right away before I got up, and then I had to sit up to have that. And then I felt really, really good, and I got up to leave, and I almost fell. Almost went right down to the ground. So they said that it's probably best if I don't donate blood unless it's an emergency kind of situation anymore. So I feel really bad about that. I've also fainted one time, when this goes years before the blood donating faints. I was at the doctor's office very early in the morning. It was like 7 o'clock or 6:30 even. And it was just me and this tiny little nurse. And the doctor was wanting to take my blood a couple of days in a row. I can't remember what was going on with me at the time, but I had to go early before work. And she said to me, so we're the only people here, so you're not going to faint on me, are you? And I'm tall and a big person, and she's with this tiny little thing. And I said, faints? I've never fainted in my life. Well, then we started talking about all kinds of gross stuff. I don't know what made us do that. Oh yeah, because I told about a story that my grandmother had fallen and there was blood everywhere, and my sister felt real faint, and we were talking about stuff like that. Well, the next thing I know, I'm on the floor. And what had happened was I was sitting in the chair and she was in front of me taking blood, and I had tumbled over into a circle onto the ground, and I was flat splayed out on the ground. And she was a wreck because there was nobody there with her to help me. And I was just laughing because I didn't even know what happened to me. Really, I'm like, what am I doing on the floor? And she found in their kitchen, their work kitchen, she found some orange juice. So she gave that to me and made me sit there a while and stuff. So yeah, so I don't like that. Anyway, that took up a lot of time. So we might just do 5 questions. Number 4 was, have you ever been in a talent show? And when I was a kid, I was in a few plays at school and stuff like that. And but it never wasn't, I didn't want to be in the limelight. I'd like to be behind the scenes. In high school, I was on the stage crew, and I really enjoyed doing that. So no, I don't really have much of a talent. What kind of talent do I have? I used to be able to play the piano. could play a song or two, but I took piano for a long time, but I should have kept going with it, and I didn't. And I can't sing, and I can't dance, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, no, I would say no to that. And 5 is, have I ever drank a bottle of wine? And no, not in one sitting, if that's what that is meant. I do once in a while, I'll have wine, and I've been gifted wine before, and I will drink the whole bottle, but over the course of, even a couple of weeks, depending on the wine. Some wine I don't think is really good a day or two later, even if I seal it really well. So, but never not at one time. That's not me. Now I have maybe with somebody else drinking it with me. Yeah, that I could do, but I'm not a real big drinker. And then I'm going to do one more, and then I'll be done because it's getting late already. Have you ever had a surprise party thrown for you? And, yes, I have. And I was, I think I turned 50, and some friends at church threw one for me. And I'll tell you something, I always like to do that. I like to surprise people. Always used to like to surprise people. And, with gifts and things like that, and do surprise parties. And you know what? When I had one, I hated it. I hope those people never see this video, but I did not like it. They did a beautiful job. It was a beautiful party. We were walking up to the room, and we were talking about something. I don't know, I might have said something embarrassing. I can't really remember. I just was so thrown off guard that I could not enjoy the party. I don't feel like I was dressed properly. Of course, it was church, so I was dressed, but I would have dressed nicer if I known it was going to be a party for me. You know, things like that. I just was really thrown off, and I did not, it was very uncomfortable, and I didn't care for it. So, I don't like it, and I will never throw a surprise party for somebody else. I don't think I'm gonna, you know, unless some people will say, throw a surprise party for me, you know, then that's a different story. So, but anyway, I'm gonna end this right here and wait for this to, whatever, and I'll take it off in a minute, okay? Okay, y'all, I'm back, and I'm gonna take this off. It felt really good, and it stayed on really well. And these I just love. Again, it was this mask. Sometimes, you know, people will show masks, and you might not be able to ever find this one again, because if it came in a package or in a subscription box, you might not be able to find the exact mask again. But it feels great, Casio Beauty, and I guess it has gold essence in it. I did think it was going to be foil based on the pictures on the back, and it was to leave on for 20 minutes, and it feels great. It feels very refreshing. The essence is nice, and I'll rub it in. There's a lot of it, and it feels good. So anyway, y'all, I know there's a lot of ladies to go see, so go see them. And thanks for stopping by here. And y'all count your blessings. Good to see y'all. Bye-bye.